Hey everyone, it's John. Today we're taking a look at this smartwatch. This was sent out to me for review, and I'll just kind of share with you my thoughts after having used this for a little bit. So first of all, the charger, USB on this side, it does have this little magnetic pins here that just connect like so, and this works really well for connecting it, and if you just pull it away, so no issues with messing up the cord or anything like that because it's just magnetized. What I really like about this watch is the brightness has been really good in the sun. I haven't had any issues there, and it does seem to be very simplistic. As you can see here, it's got just one button that makes it really easy to use. You don't have a whole lot of controls to remember. Whenever you press that button, this is going to open up all the different apps that are on the phone. So you've got your messages, timers, all that stuff, settings, calculator. I've actually found the calculator to be quite useful. It's not something I thought I was going to find useful, and I sure did. So very simple options on the watch here. If we swipe up, this is going to be all of your texts and things that have come through. Swipe over here, this is going to show your weather, which I don't have it connected to my phone right now, just so a lot of information isn't coming through, but that's going to be there on the watch. And these four here are going to be the last things that you've used. So if you use blood oxygen, I've obviously used the calculator, and that will change from day to day, but more often than not, you're going to have the last few things, or the things that you find really useful, will show up right there. If we swipe down from the top, this is going to be our menu here. We've got our settings. This is where you can control if things are coming through from your phone or not. We've got low power mode. We've got do not disturb, so that will just stop things from coming through. The brightness, let me show you the brightest it can be, and then the lowest, just to kind of give you an idea there. This is actually pretty cool. Here you can add a QR code. So if you have like a business card or some, you get into your gym with a QR code, you can upload that via their app to this and scan it right from your wrist, which is actually a really cool feature. That's pretty awesome. And then let's see here. I think that's about it. If we swipe over from the side here, this is going to be all of the tracking information. So you've got heart rate. Let's see here. The SpO2, weather, calculator, and you can customize this. So if we press this here, you can see all the different things that you can actually add in there, which is pretty neat to see. Now I will take you to the settings just so you can get an idea of what that looks like. You can of course change your display, brightness, sleep. They do have a whole bunch of different watch faces, and you can also customize it if you want to add a custom picture to this from their app, which was a very seamless experience. So you can, no issues connecting this via Bluetooth. It connected within about 30 seconds, so no issues there. This has performed really well for the most part. Really the only knock that I will give it, and let's go ahead and turn this off here, we'll wait for that screen to go away, is the automatic wake feature. It always seems to work, but it can be a little bit slow. So as you see here, it can take just a minute to turn on. That's really my only knock with this watch. I've definitely had some others that are very instant, and this one takes just a second to turn on. It's not a big deal, but I do want to just point that out. Wristband is very comfortable. No issues there. This is kind of a silicone traditional, band like you would see on any other fitness tracker type of thing, and pretty lightweight as well. I do like that. No issues there. And I've also been wearing this in the shower, which they say you are supposed to be able to do with no issues. Now, I do want to talk about the speaker in this, because not only can you get phone calls on this, but you can actually play music to the watch itself, which obviously it doesn't usually sound as good as your phone speaker if you have a newer-ish phone, but it is kind of cool that you can do that. So, and you can change that as well. So if you wanted it to only play phone calls through here, but not your media, and that not even to be an option, you can do that, which is really thought out. I like that they did that. But phone quality, it seems to be very good. I've used this multiple times for some conference calls and just taking regular calls in the car when I wasn't expecting to be able to take a call, and it just came through, answered it on the watch, no issues there. It's kind of right up there as you're driving, and it seemed to work really well, and it made it a lot easier versus having to pull my phone off of my dash mount on my car. So for phone calls, this thing seems to work really well. And battery life has seemed to be really good as well. I think that you could easily get several days out of this depending on what you're doing. And sometimes I will run this on low power mode just to get the most longevity out of it that you can. But that is a quick overview on this watch and kind of what you can expect out of it. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day.